watching DONTAE'S Boxing Nation.
He's going to be talking more, but let's go ahead and open up the phone lines and see what we got, guys. Okay, we got 706. What's going on? What's your name? Where you calling from, man?
What's going on, DONTAE'S? Jason from Atlanta.
Hey, what's going on, Jason? What's on your mind, man?
I've got a few questions for both the Benavidez brothers. Can I ask them?
Yeah, of course, man.
This one's for Jose. Jose, can you enlighten us on the sparring sessions you had with Spence? Because he said he kind of beat you up in there. Is that true, or he was just kind of hyping it up and stuff? What do you think?
We sparred. I was like 16 when we sparred, 16, 17. But I mean, since he has the videos of him punishing me, he could post them all he wants. Like I said, once I beat Crawford, he could get it too. He could get it too, trust me. I mean, anyone could get it at 147. I feel like I'm the top dog at 147, and I'll beat anyone they put in front of me. So if he wants to talk all that talk...
When was this sparring? Can you tell us that too?
Yeah, it was like, I want to say, 8, 9 years ago? I was like 16 years old. So
okay. Yeah, that's cool. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't recent,
If he wants to spar now, I can give it to him now too, don't matter. Whenever he wants it.
Yeah, but I just wanted to make sure it's not recent, and all the legends have been beaten up. All the legends have been beaten up in sparring, so that doesn't mean anything anyway.
Yeah,
Ali, Floyd Mayweather, Manny, everybody.
I'm gonna bring up the sparring when I would spar kids when I was 9 years old. I'm gonna bring that up too if he wants to bring it up.
That's what it is, man.
And also, are you still working with Alex Cerizan? How is that? Because I think he's one of the best training conditioners in the boxing game. Well, how is that working with him?
You know, we're not working with him anymore, but he is a really good strength and conditioning coach. We had a good time. We worked with him, but you know, we're up and down, moving different places. So you know, unfortunately, it didn't work out. But like I said, we stay training, we stay working hard, and like I said, we trying to win, and that's what we keep doing. So I mean. We wake up at 2, 3 in the morning, swim, run. So we have a really good hard schedule, and I mean we stick to our game plans, and that's what we do. We work hard.
Well, let me just ask a quick question. Since we talking about Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence, Jose, who would you say is the more complete fighter, or who would you say you would have an easier chance or easier time beating out of the two?
I mean, I'll beat both of them. It don't matter. It matter to me, you know. Put both of them in front of me, and I'll beat them. So I mean, it don't matter.
I mean, but they have opposing styles, though.
I mean, the difference with Errol Spence is he actually comes to fight, unlike Crawford. He just runs around the whole time. Looks like he's on a bicycle. So
I know. Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Can I ask David a question too? David, I know you had that situation with Top Rank and everything. Can you tell us like what made you want to come back? Was it just because you would have to sit on the shelf because of the lawsuit, and you decided it wasn't worth it? Is that what happened?
You know what happened with me in that situation, you know, there were some things happening in my camp, you know, that I wasn't happy with, and you know, the decision we did, you know, it didn't really work out, you know, and unfortunately, you know, we're still received back home like Samson Lukowicz and Al Heyman, you know, with the loving hands. You know, it was just a mistake on my part, you know, and right now I just want to continue doing what I'm doing, working hard, and not let nothing like that happen again.
I think that Fox deal should help you a lot because they have 22 more days now to fill, so that should make you more active next year, right?
Yeah, you know, yeah, we're excited and you know, looking forward to the future. There's a lot of positions in me, you know. There's a lot of slots open for me, so you know, for me to give the fans a great show, great fights, you know, and just bring my marketing up, and you know, just giving the fans what they want to see.
Fox is giving them $60 million a year for 4 years. That's $240 million. So prices should be going up, and I don't hear many people talking about that on YouTube.
Yeah.
When the ESPN and Top Rank had that deal, everybody was talking about it. Not many people are talking about this deal. It's a good deal.
Yeah,
so we're gonna have fights on.
It's a hell of a deal, bro.
Yeah, so we're in a great position right now. You know, I'm just thankful to God for everything that I've gotten. You know, it hasn't been easy. I've been working hard, but you know, we're gonna make the most out of our position right now.
What's the fight date? What's your next fight date and location? Can you tell us once?
Right now, we don't have anything set, but it's gonna be either November, December. You know, and I just want you guys to be patient because I'm still waiting for them to put the news out so I could tell my fans. But it's gonna be really great, and you guys aren't gonna be disappointed.
Yeah.
Also, David, after you win your next fight, you should call out DeGale. That's a big fight. You can go to UK and pick up a couple million, man. You should call him out.
Yeah, that's the plan. You know, DeGale's one of the great champions. You know, I have a lot of respect for him, but I'm in here. I have a lot to prove to myself and to my people. And you know, DeGale, that would be a really great fight to go up against.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you should go to UK and fight over there once. Every fighter should. It's a great. You should go fight there.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Excellent. Hey, great Q&A, man. Excellent questions, man. Thanks for calling in. All right, man.
It's me, Jason, on Facebook. Dante, it's me. You remember me on Facebook? I'll see you next time, man.
Oh, okay. This is one of you be sending me the news, the breaking news and stuff.
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
that's what's up,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Hey, good stuff, man. Thanks
See you,
for
bro.
calling in, man. I'll catch up with you.
Thanks, Dante.
All right,
hey,
man.
can I say one more thing?
Go
Can
ahead.
I say one more thing?
Go ahead, Jay. Go ahead.
I was going to say, last night there were 3 cards in all over the globe, right, in boxing. One was in Cali, one was in New York by PBC, one was in the UK.
Uh-huh.
The biggest crowd was at the PBC crowd, all of boxing, and people like to hate on PBC and say PBC doesn't know how to promote. So the biggest crowd was at the PBC, was 13,000. The UK crowd, Amir Khan had 8,000, and in California it was like 4,000. And the UFC crowd, UFC is like $1 billion company. They only had 14,000 people. So that's just 1,000 more than PBC. So PBC is catching up to the big dogs. I'm telling you guys, watch out for them.
Man, you got to call in more often, Jay. You got to call in more often, Jay. Yeah, man, absolutely. Hey,
also, and
go ahead.
I think Danny Westerbrunner might be the next big fight in 2019, and Danny deserves that. I think he won that fight personally last night. Peace, guys.
It could have went either way. I thought it could have went either way. So that's why I don't understand why Danny and Angel are so emotional over a fight that could have went either way. I could see if they just
Danny deserved a split decision at least. Danny deserved a split at least.
Yeah, I mean, it was close, man. It was real close. Matter of fact, speaking of that,
Thanks, Dante. Thank you.
All right, Jake. Hey, call in again, Jay. Call in again, man.
I will.
Speaking of that.